Hi there. This time we're going to take a quick look at an old SPI game, Barbarossa, the Russo-German War, 1941, 1945. Let's see, it's a historical simulation game. The time is 0300 hours on 22nd of June, 1941. The little blurb found on the cover sheet that I just showed you. Let's see, the Russian front, 1941-45. From Hitler's invasion to the Battle of Britain, the Wehrmacht and the Red Army fought the most titanic struggle in the history of warfare. Barbarossa recreates this struggle. As a game, Barbarossa is widely considered to be one of the easiest to play, fast-moving, and most realistic available. Developed in 1969, many of the original ideas found in Barbarossa have become standard features in numerous other games. The double movement phase system was first used in Barbarossa. This, coupled with fluid zones of control, allowed the Germans to create the huge pockets that occurred in the original campaign. Barbarossa was the first game with scenarios which produced the mini-games in one feature. A series of 4 Barbarossa scenarios each depict one year of the war in Russia. Each year was different. In 1941, the Russians had to fall back before the rapidly advancing German panzer armies. In 1942, the Germans advanced on Stalingrad. In 1943, stalemate occurred at Kursk. And in 1944, the Russians are on the offensive. The 5th game ties the other four scenarios together. Each move represents a month. Units represented are 100,000 to 300,000 men. And it's a fast, accurate, and easy game to play. The map is printed on thick cardstock, and it represents the major terrain features found in the campaign in a very abstract manner. The game has a hexagonal grid printed over it. As you can see, most of the charts and tables, reinforcement tracks, etc. are printed onto the map, along with your scenario setups. Sorry, it's hard to see for the glare. It's pretty plain, but I guess it was functional for its day. Counters are cardboard chits, each printed with pertinent information regarding that counter. It has the unit size at the top, the unit type just below that. The numbers from left to right are attack strength, defense strength, and movement allowance. There is a notional unit identification on the right-hand side of the unit, but this plays no role in the actual game itself. The rules are printed on a non-glossy paper in black and white. It uses the fan-fold method, whereby it's basically one sheet folded into different sections, much like a map. It's fairly standard sequence of play: move, attack, move again. There's variations on that. It also includes supply, includes unit breakdown, includes Luftwaffe units for the Germans, and various factors like that. Overall, the game is fairly standard. So I guess with this brief introduction, I will begin to show you some of the mechanics of play. I'm not going to say that anything is going to be perfect, because this is going to be my first play of the game. So I'm just going to have fun with it, see how this whole game works. This is kind of my initial setup. You know, it's not perfect. Don't intend it to be perfect. I just intend it to be something to start with and to learn from. So anyway, I know Barbarossa, the historical anniversary of it, occurred last month, but as usual, I'm running behind. So with any luck, I'll get a World War I game started here shortly before the actual war began 100 years ago. So anyway, I'll be back.